Hey there, guys. I'm an idiot. So, remember the last episode? Or, man, it even been the last episode. I got my new computer, but unfortunately, I kind of didn't get a hard drive, or more correctly, a data drive. I don't remember if I talked about this in the last episode or the one before last. But regardless, what happened is the last episode doesn't exist anymore. I only have my SSD drive, and it's only about 120 gigs. And if any of you have ever done things like this, 120 gigs does not get you very far in video world. It's not unusual for a 30-minute video to be like 30 gigs. So, 120 gigs really is not enough. So, I made my last video where I beat, or the last video that you obviously never saw, where I ended up beating the little queen, and went ahead, made it, processed it. It was awesome. But I just uploaded the one even before that, and I said, well, I don't want to upload too many in the same day. And then I ended up recording this one, and it was running low on space, and for some reason got myself thinking that the Graces video that was on my desktop was the one I'd already uploaded to YouTube, so I deleted it. I went into some delete programs and tried to get it back, and know that the video is so big, yeah, sections of it have already been overwritten and you can't recover the file. And I obviously can't go back and fight her again, so that's all kinds of bad. I'm sorry you don't get to watch that fight, just to let you know what you missed. Oh my god, that fight was crazy. Took me forever. I did that fight probably 20 times. And I got pretty good at it. I ended up playing as Dameol here. I set Hubert to, go for the one I wasn't focusing on. And every time there would be 3 up, I would use my level 4 Mystic Arts and just blast one of them down. And even that worked pretty well. And then halfway through the fight I ended up winning, I accidentally used an All Divide. I meant to use an Hourglass because she had gotten one of her Mystic Arts off and would just destroyed us. We were all really, really low on life. So I used the Hourglass to try and let Sophie have some time to heal us back up. And ended up using an All Divide by accident, but that led us to win the fight. So I'm really sorry you guys don't get to watch that. I can't apologize enough, but there's no way for me to go back and do it now. I can't do the fight. And even if I could, oh my, it was such a pain. I don't know, I honestly don't know that I'd want to. Man. But without further ado, I'll end this little snippet and we'll get into this episode, which is basically, all that happened last episode was I fought her. That was it. I really didn't do anything else, so this episode we're going to get on with a lot of the skits that I've unlocked at this point in the game. So it's a little bit longer episode than normal because it ended up taking me about 15 minutes to get to all the skits, so enjoy that. I'm sorry for those of you that, it's 50 minutes, so I do apologize, but at the same time I didn't want to make it 2 episodes. I want the next episode to be the finale. So again, I'm really, really sorry about that, but that's what happened. On with the rest of the episode, unfortunately. Hey there, guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Graces F. Last time, we got to the end of the game, and before we go and fight the, I'm assuming, Little Queen for a 4th bloody time, you guys did let me know that there were a whole bunch of skits that unlocked right now. So, basically, to go through the game, kind of and visit all the important places where, important stuff happened. So, we're starting back at the manor, because, well, that's where the game started. Makes sense, right?
When everything's finished on Fodra, Dameol and I will become family.
You already are family. He adopted you.
That's right.
Hubert, will you come visit us?
When I can get away from work.
I'll call you Dad, and you Uncle Hubert.
Dad? Man, that feels weird. Hey, I'm an uncle.
Grandma can live with us too.
By Grandma, I don't suppose you're referring to our mother.
Yes. The mother of your father is your grandmother. The captain taught me that.
Wow. Mom is a grandma. I
wonder how she'll take it.
The first time you call her that will also be the last.
Well, let's go find out. Hey, Grandma, what are you up to? Get up the stairs, Dameol. Aw, nothing happened. Boo. Okay. And then the next thing that happened in the storyline was Asbel left home and went to go become a knight. So let's go to Verona. I may miss some of these guys. I mean, people sent me a list of what I have to go, and I'm sort of going by that in my head. But I may end up missing some. So that's the problem. I really appreciate you guys telling me, but at the same time... Well, there we go. The Mask of Verona.
What should I do?
What's wrong, Asbel?
I just remembered I left 500 gold hidden behind a ceiling panel in my room at the Night Academy.
Really?
I'm sure they assigned the room to another student by now. So I can't just bust in there and grab it. Man.
Then there is but one recourse, as Asbel's true friend.
It's 500 gold! Who cares?
But I would attract too much attention dressed like this. Of course. This will do nicely.
Now that I think about it, 500 gold isn't all that much money. I'll just give it up.
It's too soon to give up.
Huh? Who are you?
Damn, I forgot to get the money. Oh well.
I am the man your friend Richard entreated to recover your gold. They call me the Mask of Verona. Unfortunately, I was unable to retrieve your money, but I did manage to recover this.
Huh? It's a book.
I bid you good day.
What in the world?
Oh my gosh, Asbel! Where did you get that garbage?
This? No, it's not mine.
Garbage?
It feels good to help people.
What the heck? That reminds me, actually. There was a really scary instructor that I was always afraid to go this way because of. What the... Man... Wow, the entire game I'm now like a champion of the world, able to defeat anything in the game, and there's still a dog that I won't... Good lord, this game. Okay, so nothing here. Then we went out to the woods and fought the beast, but I don't remember. I think I only remember the Rockagong and Gardenia Shaft as like dungeon areas that were on the list people get me. But yeah, thank you for sending me that, guys. You guys knew if you just said, "Oh yeah, there's really a bunch of really important places," I wouldn't find everything. So this helps. I want to see it, but I'm not going to spend, you know, all day going to every square inch of this place. But yeah, next place we went was in the adult one. Because we started, we went back to Long, we've already been, and we eventually went to Gray's. Actually, wait, no. I do remember there was a. There's one in that wall bridge, that's what it was called. There's one in the wall bridge. Okay, so that it kind of lies about on the map where you're going to end up. Okay, you guys, I found it. We're back at Wallbridge. Apparently, there's this little section of Wallbridge like you can walk into that I never knew existed. But hey, found the place.
Sophie, what are you looking at?
Look, Asbel. It's a Sofaria sprout.
They're everywhere.
Oh, hey, look at that. You're right. You have a good eye, Sophie. I'm surprised to see a Sofaria in a place like this. There aren't many flowers around here.
I wonder, could the blossom gale we saw together be the source of this sprout?
Yeah, I think you're right. It has to be.
So sprouts just like this one could be coming up in many different places now. And
It could be.
one day the whole world might be full of Sofarias. That would be wonderful.
I guess so.
Maybe they'd even start sprouting out of people's heads.
Sophie, this is getting a little
And then one day they'll all start talking. How fun.
What?
Actually, that would be terrifying.
That would. Sophie, you have weird things. Okay, because this is considered a dungeon, so I can't just, like, shuttle out of it. Even though I should totally be able to. But okay. That's good. Ah. Still technically in the dungeon. So, next up, I was right. Next up is Grailside. And I was also right about the manor. I just went to the wrong part of the manor. So, hooray for me. I like being right, guys. It makes me happy. I think Sophie doesn't quite understand people still. We're not flower pots. So I should have gone this way. Yep. Hello. What's up? You have a stomachache?
What's wrong, Richard? Are you okay? Your face is so pale. And your legs are shaking.
Are they? Well, I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Dallin's been sending mountains of paperwork and I could barely keep up.
Wait, he's been sending it to all the places we've been traveling to?
It's to be expected. I have a responsibility to properly perform my...
How does he send paperwork to the freaking Fodra?
You have to sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, you could die. I don't want you to die.
Then, will you sing me a sweet lullaby until I fall asleep,
What?
Sheria?
Well, okay. Go to sleep.
Did Sophie fall asleep too? Wow, it's actually gonna make me sit here and watch him be asleep?
He fell asleep already. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Sleep well. Good night, Richard.
The soup is too hot. I can't swim in this.
What the...
Okay. That was random as anything. Some of these are really, really interesting, and some of them I'm like, what is the what? So next up, I actually did pull up the email, which is good, because at this point, I probably would have gone back to Verona and gone to the throne room, but apparently there's nothing there. So next up is Ulray, which is when we went to be a special envoy for the king. Oh, wow. Okay. There was actually a very specific instruction on where you wanted to be, but don't really need it.
We've sure found a lot of these cards, huh? I wonder how many there are in total. Like 100?
Half a year ago, we often found cards in out-of-the-way places where no one would have expected them. Perhaps someone is now dropping a new set of cards.
A whole new set? Wow. I don't know how we'd ever manage to collect them all.
In times of trouble, turn to me.
Hey, look! It's, the masked Verona!
Haha, a city cannot wear a mask. I am the Mask of Verona.
Why are you doing this, Your Majesty?
I repeat, I am the Mask of Verona.
Of course, Hubert sees straight through it.
Are you here to collect the remaining cards for us?
I certainly could find them all for you.
That'd be...
But if you don't collect them yourselves, there would be nothing left to challenge you. Now you can't complain that there's nothing to find, so work hard, and away you go. And now I bid you good day.
Hey, hang on a second. Is it my imagination, or did he just tell us off?
A little bit.
Is the most absurd costume I ever... What can he be thinking?
Was still better than your costume whenever you were in the play. So, that skit made it sound like... there was a card to be found, but I don't see one. Oh well, it was still certainly worth seeing. After that, we went to Sable de Sold. And the most relevant thing that happened here was, I guess, the research tower. Not quite sure. That's why you have to go to a very, very specific point to trigger the skit. And I think they said it was in the central tower. It is! Awesome!
The people are nice here. They've been taking good care of the rock.
We don't want to piss it off again!
That Rockagong thing sure was huge.
I'm bothered by the apparent lack of parents or siblings. Even a one-of-a-kind creature such as that must reproduce.
Pop quiz hotshots. Which statement is true? Statement 1. The Rockagong is the first of its kind, but will divide into multiple creatures next year.
No way.
Statement 2. Its father and mother are small, but the Rockagong we know swelled up when it got rained on.
Oh,
That doesn't make
true.
sense at
I
all.
think so.
Statement 3. The Rockagong is selfish. So which one's true? Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
I don't even understand the third one.
But you understood the first two?
Statement 1.
Wrong! The correct answer was statement 4. Let's all go search for the answer.
Well, that's cheating.
Find yourself.
Huh?
Alright. And again, this is where I would think I would go to the Rockagong, but again, looking at the comment, that's not there yet. Next place on the comment trawl, and I'm sorry to just following what comments told me to do, but I don't want to go out and find everything. That will take forever, and I have to do a whole bunch of cuts. So this is just a lot more, you know, I mean, I've already got the information, it seems stupid not to use it. But the next one is You Liberté. Maybe we'll run into the President. And get a ooh, I wonder if we can get a resolution for Hubert's whole marriage subplot thing. That'd be cool. So let's head for the palace. Palace, palace, palace. Alright. Hello, Palace. Oh, Malak's Lament. What? Why is Malak's out here? We'll find out, I guess.
Are you afraid of meeting the president by any chance?
Brother, everything is fine. Please, go about your business.
It's okay, Hubert. I understand how you feel. When I get home, Mom will go right back to pestering me about marriage too.
I understand why she is impatient. You're the Lord of Lant. Marriage makes far more sense for you than for me.
But I thought you of all people would have my back on this.
She always complains in her letters, Asbel will he never step up to his responsibilities.
But that's why.
Yes, I know, it's the same old story. It's because of Sharia. You need to tell her instead of chickening out all the time.
Well, he kind of did already.
Better.
You two are blessed. Marry now, while people are still urging you to do it.
Captain?
Because when you reach my age, nobody will talk about it at all.
I see.
Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people would talk about it with you, Malik. You just... I'm not even going to finish that thought. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm just going to see what happens if I go talk to the president. What does he have to say? Nothing. Boo! Okay, so after we came here, we went to Warrior's Roost on our way to, oh, the other place, the other kingdom, not Strata. Oh, and there it is.
Being here reminds me of all that rigorous training.
Yeah, I never did get all the way up to the top of this thing.
Stay calm. Remember what I taught you at the Night Academy.
Yes, sir. First lesson, never be ashamed to lose.
Second lesson, know your strategy before the fight and visualize yourself winning.
Third lesson, don't overestimate your strength, but fear not your opponents.
All right, let's do this.
Should you be fighting in the middle of the square like this?
Vague platitudes popular in Windor?
Your sarcasm is understandable, but those proved more valuable with Asbel than the kitchen sink approach.
What does that mean?
Asbel, lift your elbows, bend your knees, tuck your lower body. You're leading too much. When I give him specific advice, he gets confused and trips all over himself.
Interesting. I should have expected no less from my brother.
That is interesting. So you could tell him he was doing a, you could give him just general advice and things to make him more confident, but as soon as you gave him specifics, he would forget everything else. That's actually a real thing. There are some people that just, if you take them out of their element and you take them out of their flow, they just won't be able to make it through. Alright. So in this one, I believe the only thing that ever bloody happened in this town was the play. Aw, the playwright's not here anymore. That's lame. But, yep, The Legend of Peach Taro.
Once upon a time, there lived a child named Peach Taro, who was born from a peach gel.
Are you reading something?
What's this all of a sudden?
Sophie said she wanted to act in a play, so I wrote a script for her.
Really? You wrote it?
Have no fear, Grandpa and Grandma. I shall slay the evil monster that is destroying our village.
On his journey, Peach Taro met some monster-fighting companions.
Peach Taro, will you give Meow one of the peach gels on your back? Meow?
Sure, I'll give you one of the peach gels if you help me slay the monster.
Mr. Chicken became Peach Taro's first companion.
Wait, he just said meow twice. He's supposed to be a cat, right?
Just shut up and watch.
Peach Taro! Like, give Yun me a peach gel. If you do, I'll be your friend, Yun.
And so Miss Onion became his next companion.
Huh? Miss Onion?
Next came Mr. Cow, then Mr. Carrot, and then Miss Leek. His final companion was Mr. White Rice.
What in the world?
Now I'm going to cook up a delicious egg and beef bowl for Grandpa and Grandma.
And so Peach Taro went back to his grandparents. However, the chicken turned out to be a rooster, so there weren't any eggs. And in the end, he just made an ordinary beef bowl. The end.
The end? What happened to the monster that was attacking the village?
How should I know?
But you said they had to fight a monster.
Much later, the monster became a chef and opened a wildly successful restaurant. But that
Malik,
isn't-
proofread your script. Interesting. How did I not get that already? That's confusing, you guys. Wow. So much of this is just so completely and delightfully random. I have no words. I have no words. What do you want? You know what? I'm going to teleport out of here. Away! I do find it interesting that this country only has 2 cities, whereas all the other ones have 3. All of the cities. Reforming Zavert. This place has gotten a lot more reformed than the other place.
The people of Zavert seem to be in higher spirits these days than they used to be.
Perhaps, but there's still such a heavy curtain of doom and gloom over this city.
Those are strong words, Your Majesty. So, if I may ask, how would you go about lifting that curtain?
First and foremost, I would change the soldiers' uniforms. My heart sinks to look upon such grim livery.
Hey, what if we got rid of the hats? If the citizens can see a soldier's face, They might seem more approachable.
Rejected. A hat is a soldier's pride.
Perhaps we should have different colors for each regiment's uniform. Such a variety of hues would make a cheerful impression.
My eyes bleed at the thought.
What if maybe you added a cute lacy frill to the cuffs of the coats? And maybe some designer logos?
Yes, that might work.
Your Majesty?
And perhaps a sparkling white coat of paint for Fendel Tower. I'm certain that would raise spirits.
With a giant mech popping out.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
You can't be serious.
Or am I?
Oh wow, there's 2 of them. Double the fun.
Captain Malik, can you tell us a story about your past?
About me? Oh, I don't really have any...
That is a blatant lie. We've learned enough about you. Know you have plenty of interesting stories.
You grew up here in Zavhert, right?
An old story, huh? Well, there's one I remember when I see falling snow. It's about the day I met Kurt. I had taken my father's gun outside with me. We lived in a world of kill or be killed, where one could be attacked before he even spoke. Everyone had to protect and fend for themselves.
Yeah, Fendel sounds
Goodness,
wonderful.
This sounds dangerous.
Anyway, I went to my favorite store, and that's when I saw him.
You mean... Kurt?
Right. The instant I laid eyes on him, I knew he was different, and a bitter sense of rivalry began to burn deep within me. I knew that if I didn't take him down, he'd just take me down instead someday. We stared for an instant, and then I drew my gun, but the trigger was stuck fast, and I wasn't able to pull it. A narrow escape for the both of us, was all he said. If we had kept at it like that, who knows what would have happened.
Wow, really?
And that was the story of Malik Caesar's third winter.
Wait,
You were 3?
you were 3?
Must have been at least 20.
Who said anything about 20?
That was great.
There's plenty more where that came from, like the time when I was 5.
I can't take this anymore.
Malik is an expert at pulling stuff out of stuff. And that's all I'm going to say. Alright, next up. Basically, the last places we have left are the Enclave and well, I guess we can go to the beach resort too. Might be something there. But yeah, we will head to Pascal's house. It's either that or the Overseer. But we've been in Pascal's house more often. So that's where we'll go. Hi, kitty. Yep. Oh my gosh, really? Is that her bath? Really?
What a great bath.
You're drinking milk?
Sophie, that's kind of crude.
But it feels good to pound a cold one right when you get out of the bath.
Pound a cold one?
Speaking with Captain Malik.
Wow, you guys smell awesome.
We just got out of the bath. Ugh, Pascal, you smell really foul.
I agree. You should really take a bath. Even Sophie's saying it now.
Well, it's true, Pascal.
Joke. The water temperature is perfect, so just get in.
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of important research and stuff right now.
You can finish your research later.
I can also take a bath later. Pascal sure works hard at running away, doesn't she? She's gone again.
Today is the day we make a stand. She will get into this bath. Hold it right there.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone stay on your game.
Wait, really? Ah! I have no idea how to use Sharia!
Strands of embrace, give name to the Please forgive me.
Oh, holy wow. Really? I did not expect that at all.
Oh,
sorry, Sharia. It's just a big hassle, you know? See ya! Hold on!
You guys know what's going to happen here. I am going to win that. One moment. Well, I guess I can do the second one just so that lead up to it.
Sharia!
Why do you run away as soon as you see me? Get into the bath this instant!
Wow, I did not expect her to be this.
Here it comes! Kaboom!
Serpent Tooth! Lightning, come forth! Here goes!
Asa! Freezing bloom! Sudden impact!
There! Settle down! Thunder Surge!
Asa! Freezing bloom! Here it comes! Scattering fire!
Arg!
Asa! Vicious circle! Star crusher!
This task we shall never forswear!
Yeah! Night on talent! Asa!
Forgive me!
Jeez, yes. It's another one of those cases, and Sherry just does not really combo that well.
You hate!
But I will be back whenever I complete the task.
Here it comes! Scattering fire!
Ow, ow!
There! Purge!
Yeah!
There! Purge! Thunder Surge! Serpent Tooth! Settle down! Infinite Wave!
Yeah! Night on talent! Sudden impact! Double barrel! Night on talent!
Envelop! Purge! Infinite Wave!
Asa! Here it comes! Double barrel!
Serpent Tooth! Settle down! This ends here!
Yeah!
There! Lightning, come forth! It ends! I'll show you my true potential! Asterism Line!
Asa! Here it comes! Double barrel! Night on talent! Yeah!
Serpent Tooth! Thunder Surge! Frozen Rain!
Asa!
Envelop! Settle down! This ends here!
Asa! Night on talent! Sudden impact! Scattering fire!
Serpent Tooth!
Asa! Freezing bloom! Here it comes! This'll hurt a bit! Wop up!
Serpent Tooth! Settle down!
Asa! Freezing bloom! Here it comes! Double barrel!
I need Serpent Tooth! Lightning, come forth!
Yeah! Night on talent! Sudden impact! Kaboom!
Serpent Tooth! Purge! This ends here!
Arg!
Silver Flow! Envelop! Settle down! It ends! Here it is!
Okay, I think it may be it.
Too late to cry! I won't hold back! Brilliant drive! Is everyone okay? How about
Holy crap. Guys, that took me forever. No lie. That took me forever. Whew. Okay, so let me make sure I tell this thing, record that. Okay, awesome. I love this thing. I don't have to necessarily be recording. It's just recording everything I do. And I can choose where to record, but I want to make sure I got it. Man, that was something. Sea attack plus 11. Frozen Rain, that you deserve it for that fight. Wow.
Pascal, just give up already.
All right, you caught me. So for your reward, I'll go take a bath with you. Ta-da!
I just got out of the bath, and now I'm covered in sweat. Why do I have to work so hard for something this trivial?
Interesting. How did I get grilled chicken bowls from that? Do I want to know? That was very unexpected. I appreciate that. Man. And next up is Tillis Astia. Whew. I do not like Sharia. Man, that took me forever to figure out. And of course, the most important thing that happened up here was Emerald. I think I would have figured that out even if someone didn't tell me. I hope anyway. That's certainly the idea. Alright. So run up here. Wait, really? I actually thought this would be an important and interesting and very, very kind of soul-searchy scene, but no, it's a Mask of Verona one.
It's been 1,000 years since Lambda returned to Fodra.
Did Lambda say something?
Well, he said he didn't want to come back.
And yet we forced him to return.
Yeah. But he said being back did help him remember some fun and happy times.
So that's good.
Sounds like it wasn't all bad.
That's good.
Except he also said it feels isolated since no one else is around.
I could see that.
In times of sorrow, turn to me.
There's a strange man here.
Oh, hey! It's you!
What do you think you're...
I am the Mask of Verona. When someone is lonely, all should dance and sing. Now come, Lambda.
What?
Dance with me.
He has Richard's voice.
Richard? Huh. Where is Richard anyway?
Can Asbel and Sophie possibly be this clueless?
Yeah, I bid you good day.
Hey! Where are you going? Why'd you even come here?
Hello there.
Richard, there you are. Where have you been?
What? Are you serious?
Believe it. I was trapped under a pile of rubble. I extricated myself, but then all this dust started and...
Why is he making such elaborate excuses?
Hi, Fee. Sigh, whatever. I thought it was PHI instead of PSY. Because I'm silly. Okay. And with that, there's a few other ones that I'm sure will be... just kind of silly ones. Good old beat. Oh, Cosmo of Kings. I was like, I know there's one here. I couldn't remember where.
Suit, Richard? I'm sure you could borrow one at the check-in counter.
No, I'm afraid it's not appropriate for royalty to be seen wearing revealing clothing, such as swimsuits.
I didn't know that. Man, it must be tough being royalty.
Do you truly believe such a custom actually exists? Perhaps Richard has a deeper reason for declining.
A deeper reason?
He has pimples.
Well, perhaps he simply doesn't know how to swim.
Oh, that wouldn't be deep at all.
Who says he can't swim? Believe it or not, His Majesty once won a prize in the youth division of the Grailside Swimming Championships.
Grailside?
Interesting.
Those are tough. But Richard just said that royalty can't be seen wearing swimsuits.
He swam in the same royal regalia he's wearing now.
He swam in that?
Interesting. Would not have seen that coming at all. I believe there's also one at the turtle place. Oh, gotta leave. Boo. Boo for leaving. Well, hi there, happy guys. Wow, you certainly seem agitated. What's going on? What do you want?
I can't stand it. It's so humid.
The mountains must funnel the sea air into this location.
But Lant is right by the sea too, and it never gets humid like this there.
That's cause the cold water currents around Lant stabilize the atmospheric pressure and keep the rain away.
Wow, that's very...
So that's what keeps Lant and Verona so much drier than it is out here.
What?
What was that?
Dude, weird. That's how Sharia looks when she wakes up in the morning.
Hey,
How do you know how...
I heard someone scream.
The excessive moisture made Sharia's hair go all... Pascal, don't tell him that.
Sharia, are you okay?
No, stay back.
Wow, okay. What's going on with you guys? Okay. That's okay. Aww. Did I just get robbed? Huh. What was that scene for? It looked like I got robbed, but then nothing ever came of it. Interesting. And then the last thing I'm going to do... Well, two things. First of all, someone else... Yeah, I'm getting like comments from a lot of different people. They did say to visit the Creus crystals, which wasn't on the first list, but let me check that real quick. I didn't think about it earlier. And then I know there's also a scene at the bottom of the Gardenia shaft. I can't remember. There's like two plazas. I'm not sure which plaza I'm in. Is this the one that will lead over to the... No, it's not. It's the next plaza that will lead me to the crystal. That's my one kind of complaint about Barona. Barona is set up in a way that I never remember which plaza I'm in. Because I can't remember... It looks very much like this, but the next plaza will come up to a place like that and then leave the city. I mean, the setup is the exact same. Alright, so let me see what's up here, if anything. Okay, yep, there is stuff up here.
Huh. This reminds me of when we traveled around Barona as children.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I pretended to be your older brother, Tiger Festival.
Yeah.
I love Tiger Festival. Shut up, Asbel.
Pathetic. But I could come up with a much better name for you now.
I fear I must decline. Richard seems to suit.
So does Tiger Festival.
Asbel, do you still wish you had an older brother?
That's right. I used to think about that when I was a kid, didn't I? Oh well.
Then you can call me your brother.
Does that make me royalty?
Like, out loud? Well, if you really want me to. Brother.
Yes, Asbel.
It's kind of embarrassing. Maybe I just need to say brother the way Hubert does.
Yes, that's more like it. Try it again.
Brother.
Good.
Brother.
Nice.
They've lost their minds.
A little bit, yes. Okay, so there are four more I need to get to. I do apologize, this is probably going to be a slightly longer episode, but I want to get through all of these this episode, so next episode will give me the exciting finale. So this may go a little bit longer than normal. But I do need to get out to the other two Creus places, but the other two are actually in places. So I will see you there, because I'm not going to make you watch me run all the way through them, because they're actually in dungeons. Or maybe not. Maybe we've cleared out the rubble, I can just run straight there. I didn't realize we'd done that. So, what's this one have to say? This one has to say absolutely nothing. So, well, that's too bad. Okay, so I may either see you at the base of the Gardenia shaft, or I may, see you at the other Valkanus, because this Valkanus doesn't seem to have anything for me. And I'll check the other one, but I'm not going to, insert a thing in the video if there's nothing there. So, 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, and yes, sure enough, there was also nothing at Fendel's Elith, or whatever the term for the big crystals are. I can never... things that aren't real words, I can never remember. But, yes, we are back down where we fought Richard, and there's another Mask of Verona scene. Yay!
Pascal, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Pascal crying? Have heaven and earth been torn asunder?
Something like that.
No!
Why are you chopping onions here?
Now? How could you possibly feel a need to chop onions in a place
That's
like
what I thought. Thank you,
Why do you
Malik.
cry when you chop onions?
When you chop an onion, it cries itty-bitty onion tears because it's all hurt. So then I feel bad and start crying too.
Onions can feel pain?
In times of pain, turn to me!
Who's that?
Who? It's King Richard.
I am the Mask of Verona! Use these goggles and this clothespin when you chop onions.
It's hard to breathe. Let me try a little more. Dude, Richard, it totally did the trick.
I'm honored to. I am the Mask of Verona! When trouble calls, just call me. I bid you good day!
Bye-bye.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Oh, you look so different now, Pascal. You look just like Hubert.
I guess.
Dear brother, how long must you persist behaving in such an inappropriate
Right.
Right.
Okay, that was terrific. I greatly appreciated that skit. Ah, poor Hubert. Okay, and then there's one more to see, and then we'll be ending this episode and getting ready for tomorrow's episode, which will be super, super, super exciting. So let me jump over there. Alright, guys, and I think this is the last of them. I think this is all the skits, because, man, they sprinkled a ton of these. I can both see it being fun and frustrating to go through and find all of these, because on one hand, you'd be checking everywhere, but there'd be just skits all over the world. But, last one, inside the Rockagong.
The Rockagong truly is an enormous creature. I can't believe there's this much space.
Oh yes,
inside.
Hubert wasn't here last time.
Like Uzmek the Gigantoid.
Uzmek? I read those books when I was a child too, but this is much larger than Uzmek.
So you know of Uzmek? I should have expected no less from my esteemed General of Strata.
Please stop. It's not that big of a deal.
Uzmek was around 20 meters in length, right?
Yes. They seem to be enjoying themselves.
They have no idea what we went through in here. It's all fun and games to them.
Hey, can we get out of here already?
Not quite yet.
Your Highness.
Forgive us, Sharia. We're at a critical juncture right now. Anyway, I saw a depiction of the Uzmek's internal cavity and it had about this much space.
That wasn't official canon. They were just playing it up.
What could Richard and Hubert find so fascinating in here?
Well, good. It looks like Hubert has a friend. Someone else that's super nerdy and into nerdy stuff. Because he needs that. He's been kind of the odd man out for a while. But that will be it for this episode. Tune in next time when we will be back into the Gardenia depths and ready to challenge basically the end of the game. So, we will see you there. We will see the Little Queen there. And, yeah, we will not see the Little Queen when we're finished. Although, actually, we might. Because they've certainly played up the fact that we are not, you know, we aren't really there to fight or to kill. So we might, we very well might not end up actually fighting the Little Queen or killing the Little Queen. Why the heck am I her? But one thing I do have to say, because I thought a little more and more about this plot as I've gone along, and the one thing here's what I think is happening. Because
No, that's not right.
they discovered Lambda, and they didn't quite know what Lambda was. And so Cornell decided that Lambda should be kind of raised as a human and taught to think like a human. Okay, I've been there. And so I'm guessing that Lambda was originally sort of almost like an ambassador from Fodra. Fodra created Lambda similar to how Fodra created the Little Queens, and sent them up in order to find out about humans that were going all over the planet. Then Emerald wanted to study Lambda, figure out how Lambda worked, and basically weaponize Lambda, which is what she did, and is where Sophie ultimately came from. Then, whenever the whole blowout happened, and Lambda was kind of forced off onto his, forced off of the planet, and had to go and live with, go back down to Aphinia. Fodra saw that humans basically tried to kill her ambassador, and that's where the Little Queen started showing up. That may also be why Sophie, the Little Queen, looks so much like... Well, that's the question I don't really get. Why does the Little Queen look so much like Sophie? Because I didn't think Sophie had anything to do with Fodra. I mean, other than, she was made there. But I thought she was made by Emerald and the different scientists. I didn't think she had anything to do with Fodra, or, the same way that the Little Queen does. The Little Queen is actually created by Fodra. But anyway, going back here, and I will see you guys next time for the conclusion of Let's Play Tales of Graces F. It's been a wild ride, you guys. Thank you for coming with me, and tune in next time. We're not quite done. Because next time, we get to go in there. So yep, see you all next time.